Hi everyone, welcome to another video review. This is the Transformers Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Beachcomber and Paradise Parakeet. You can see him there in front of the box. We're going to put him off to the side and look at this thing. But yes, it is, well, there he is in his dune buggy form right there. You got the logos and logos and logos and logos, names, Autobot, Hasbro, Deluxe Class, plastic free. On top you have, of course, the QR code if you want the tech specs. On the side, you have some nice robot mode shots. On this side, you have the line-wide artwork. On the bottom, of course, you guys have the copyrights and what's included. And on the back, you have warnings, more copyrights, and of course, some product shots, including the Evo Fusion, which is really, really trying this time, that's for sure. You also get the instructions. He's pretty clear, although there's one thing the instructions I would do it differently. The order they do it in is, I think, makes it a little more difficult to get everything situated, so to speak. So, yeah. So, yeah. Beachcomber in his robot mode. Yes, you can see there. Gonna look close. You can see his nice silver kind of sunglass look. You got nice kind of engine-looking chest thing with the Autobot symbol right there, and you got some yellow, blue, and red there on the belly. He's got the gray and kind of different gray. You got a bit of silver there on the hood or legs, and you got the headlights there. And you got the more blue and the wheels on the shoulders and knees, and cleans up pretty well too. You got kind of the more detailing back there. It's more important for the car mode. You got that, which thankfully makes for nice heel spurs and yeah, very nice looking robot. Overall, really like him. I've always liked Beachcomber because, well, the first Transformer I got was Beachcomber G2, but still. And I really like this guy as well. It's really nice, they're doing the whole, hey, yeah, we're doing, the mini bots are now being done in deluxe class, so hey, watch out. But yeah, it comes with a couple accessories like this gun, which annoyingly on the pegs and all this stuff is on this side, and here's all the detailing. So they really want you to put it in his right hand, which it bugs me because I really like preferring putting them in the left hand, but that's just how it is, unfortunately. Also, this little guy, it's a parakeet. Even got a little eye picked out. Yeah, it's a green little parakeet, and it says Paradise Parakeet, which I know it's supposed to be, it's the Gold Lagoon, it's the Paradise, the parakeet from Paradise, but I just think of those Hanna-Barbera characters, like it's Paradise Parakeet. It makes me almost think there was one. But yeah, this guy, cool thing, he's got this little black base thing, which, it's got a hole in the bottom, and you can just put that over this peg right here. One thing is, it is that very rubbery plastic, which, has a tendency to kind of melt and kind of stick to other kinds of plastic, so that might be something to watch out for down in the future, but, for now, it seems to be fine. But yeah, it's just, overall, I really like this guy. I just like how he looks overall. Just proportions are nice. He just looks great. I like him a lot. Articulation, get this out of the way real quick. Articulation is head on a ball joint. So you got left and right. You got up and down. You got a little bit of wiggle. That's nice. You got shoulders. Can do a full 360. You can do outward about that far before things start banging into other things. You got this bicep swivel. The elbows are a smidge over 90 degrees. You do have wrist swivels, which is interesting. I just like, there are actual wrist swivels there. He's got a waist swivel. Hips can go forward this far and back that far, and outward you have full splits. You have a thigh swivel. Knees can go 90 degrees, and ankles you have that much tilt. And if you really need them, you can use the heels bits and bring them down for other poses and whatnot. So you got a good bit of articulation here. I guess also the weapon, you can store it in elsewhere. Also, one thing, because of the peg on the side, you can do stuff like kind of an arm gun, or that peg. No, this peg kind of not really. You could, I guess, peg that on the back of his shoulder. You can peg that on the back of his shoulder, I guess. You can also peg it on his foot, maybe. You can peg it on his foot if that's, I guess, storage. Yeah, because Beachcomber's kind of hesitant about using a gun and all that stuff. So there you go. It still bugs me that it has to. It's just I hate that. Stop making guns for right-handed people. Make them ambidextrous, you jerks. Particularly on characters I really like. Okay, so of course, some comparisons. Here he is with his Power of the Primes version, which, yeah, I really liked him, but, you know, proportions are a little weird on this guy. He's got a bit of a long torso and whatnot, but still like it. But now I'm like, oh no, what to do? I don't know. I'll figure it out. Or just actually, well, I know exactly what to do. I'm going to keep it because I like Beachcomber. So that. Here's my G2 Beachcomber, the one I've had since I was 4 or so. So yeah, not a G1, but still, you know, it gives you an idea of things, how things have changed. And why not some more other recent, I guess, deluxe mini versions of mini bots, not box. Here's Origins Bumblebee because I don't have the Netflix version. Why not? You know, so here's Origins. It's smaller, but that kind of makes sense. Bumblebee's even small among the mini bots, supposedly. Here's Cliff Jumper, and again, you can pretend this one is yellow if you want to, you know, Bumblebee. Again, he's also shorter. Here's Kingdom Warpath, because yeah, he came out. You know, his mini bot came out the same year. You know, makes sense. He's a bit taller. This guy's more solid though. I've noticed that he's a bit more solid overall. And well, here's Cosmos, who also came out in 1985. Who are the other ones that came out in 85? Let's see. It was Sea Spray. There's not a deluxe version of that one yet. Was 85 the year we got Upcap? I don't remember. Anyway, there you go. That and for the sake of it, of course, here's Earthrise Optimus. There you go. Those are comparisons. And yeah, again, Beachcomber looks really good, and I really like him. And yeah, he compares well and all that stuff. So, transformation. First, of course, take the Parakeet and the gun out of his hand. Now, first thing you want to do here is actually come down here and extend this out and extend this out. Make sure this all the way right here. Make sure that all that's sent away. Yeah, extend this out and extend this out like that. Come back here and open up these panels like so. And tab the legs together like that. Now, go ahead and then extend the body like that. There's a slider on the torso. Straighten out the arms and also take this roll cage and bring it out like that. Right here, there's tabs on the inside of the arms that go in little slots right there. Just do that. Again, this is the part where I feel like the instructions are in the wrong order, so I prefer to do this first. Then, of course, take the legs and curl them around. Like so. And there's these tabs right here on the arms will go into little slots on the inside of the legs. Yeah, this is where I feel like it's a little easier to do it, you know, tab the arms in first, because otherwise it's a pain in the butt to get the tabs in and lined up and placed and everything. Make sure the tabs and the seats go into where they're supposed to as well. There's a little slot, they go into little slots there. Yeah, make sure those all peg together solidly. Then come down here and close those up like that. And bring the roll cage. You can bring them and peg them together. Bring those together like so. And there you go. That's Beachcomber and his vehicle mode. Yeah, Beachcomber, once again, you know, turns into a blue dune buggy. Again, you got, you know, nice silver rims there. You got the roll cage. You got some seats, actually. No, there is actually molded detail. I don't know how you can see that, but there is actually molded detail inside the right there. You can, yeah, it's gonna, yeah, the autofocus doesn't want to go look at it, but there's a steering wheel and everything there. That's pretty cool. You got, you know, the kind of the riveted, or not riveted, whatever, the kind of that plating right there on the sides and all that stuff. And you got the headlights again. You got some texturing right there. And it looks overall pretty good. And also one cool thing is these wheels, like the original, can come off. Because they're not rubber. Apparently they're like a PVC material. So they tend to last longer than rubber for the most part. Yeah, you can actually pull them off, although they don't come off super easily, and also getting them back on is a bit of a pain, but hey, they do come off and on, so, you know, just like my 4-year-old self, you can take them off over and over again, and then eventually lose them and go, uh-oh, and then you have to replace them with wheels that don't actually match, but whatever. But also, eventually, he rolls pretty good. And he also grips pretty well, too. So that actually, you know, it actually does roll really well because, well, there's no loss of friction here. The other thing is, yeah, the gun here can actually clip on. There's a little spot right here. It just can clip on to the roll cage like that. And then you can use that up and down like a turret, which is something Beachcomber loves to do. And this right here, this thing right here, the little stand, it can also peg into one of these holes, and you know the Parakeet can ride on the rear fender, I guess, of the dune buggy, right next to the hot engine. But hey, there you go. So vehicle mode looks pretty darn good. The only thing, you can see his head just chilling out back there, but it's kind of always been a thing for Beachcomber, I guess. Technically, you always, yeah. Overall, it looks pretty darn good, and actually, you know, clever transformation if simple. But you know, that lets him be a little more overall pretty solid. Mid-tray. There's his dune buggy mode. So some quick comparisons. Again, here's the Power of the Primes version, which looks not too bad, but you know, a bit different, a bit smaller. Has to have a spot for a single occupant Titan Master. But yeah, so you got that. Again, here's my G2 one, which, again, not in great shape, but, you know, can't even stay transformed because everything's so worn out. But, hey, it's, you know, there's that. And some of the other mini-bots, where's Origins Bumblebee, but kind of weird comparison, but, you know, I already kind of did the robot, so, and why not? Here's Cliff Jumper. Noticeably smaller, but, you know, at least, you know, width-wise, length-wise, actually roughly, you know, Cliff Jumper is a smidge smaller, but yeah. You got all the whole thing. Cliff Jumper here. There's Warpath, which, yeah, definitely a bit undersized considering everything. Yeah, but Warpath is probably a bit undersized. There you go. And here's Cosmos. And of course, here's Optimus, Earthrise version. So, yep. The Dune Buggy doesn't quite scale with other things, but you know, just kind of, that's just how it is, I guess. But yeah. I like this Beachcomber. I like him a lot. It looks great in both modes. The transformation's really simple for the most part. Yeah, his transformation is real simple, but you know, effective. He looks great. He's a good size. He's just fun to play with, and he looks great. And he's just, of course, I'm always going to be, you know, kind of have a bit of a bias towards him because, again, first Transformer. The only thing is, I'm just hoping that they do actually make a G2 version. Power of the Primes did not get one, so I'm hoping this one does. I know because Hasbro's been on a bit of a G2 kick, so please give me a nice green version of Beachcomber. Please, I'm begging. But yeah, it's just a solid figure overall, and it's just fun, and yeah. Maybe on the short side for Deluxe, but he's a mini bot, which gives him a little bit more leeway, I guess, hopefully. So, and he actually comes with actual, you know, nice tires, which aren't just, you know, normal hard plastic. They are PVC plastic, so they're nice and rubbery and have nice grip, and they're removable and everything. So, yeah. So that's it for this one. I hope you found this informative and entertaining. Hope you like, comment, subscribe. Check out my Twitter, my Nemesis Prime 1. Check out my co-host, cohost.org/Nemesis-Prime. Check out my Mastodon. I'm at Nemesis Prime at Mastodon the social. Check out my Coffee and my Patreon, and I shall see you next time with another video review.